A big hi to all my viewers. I am Ranjit George and I am part of the marketing and strategy group at CRM Next. I am responsible for all the written aspects of content marketing, marketing communication and corporate communication. You can catch my work at our blog crmsolutions.crmnext.com and be a part of our social network on Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn. Keep in mind that these secrets which I am going to reveal to you, they are not designed to turn you into Shakespeare and win you Pulitzer Awards. Rather, they are designed to empower you to write insightful, detailed and artistic articles which will attract audiences, and from amongst the audiences attract prospects, and from amongst the prospects engage leads so that they come forward, get into a discussion with you and enable them to buy your products. So let's dive in. What is it that I'm going to cover going forward? I'm going to cover what are the business writing objectives, what is the importance of headlines, and what to write, what are the basic writing concepts, and some style tips, and what's the power of stories, and what's the basic human psychology which you need to understand so that you can hook them in and into reading your articles. Now, in short, there are three types of writing, that is fiction, non-fiction and business writing. Why did I consider business writing as a separate section? I'll let you know. What is business writing? Now there are three types of writing. One is fiction, the other one is non-fiction and the third one is business writing. Fiction is designed to entertain the audiences by stories, by drama, by thrillers or whatever genres they are. Whereas in non-fiction, they are designed to empower the audiences so that they can learn, they can improve their productivity in their personal as well as their work life. But there's a wrong misconception that business writing is plain, boring non-fiction. No, that's not true. Business writing, the best business writing is in fact a combination of both fiction as well as non-fiction. It enables and combines both the characteristics of both fiction as well as non-fiction into delivering an artistic piece which serves its purpose. Now, as you can see on the screen, I have highlighted some key points. First, business writing is done so that the readers can understand and agree with what they are reading. Like if they come across your page, if they come across your page is so familiar and they agree on each and every point that they say, okay, I'm glad I spent some time in reading this content. And then it should narrate a story which is stylish, filled with positive and happy experiences, and at the end persuade the audience to do what you have in mind. The best example is our world famous Apple. Apple products are designed for the simple perspective of keeping it simple, crisp and brief and attractive. Even the user guides are not the technical manuals which you read like a novellas or something. No. Even the technical manuals are designed so that the users can find themselves the quickest route to use their beautiful product. Creativity and the beautiful aspects is highlighted throughout the journey. Now, you might wonder why I just jumped into straight to the notes. Because these are simple don't do items which if you keep in mind, this will enable you to move forward in a much more faster way. These are the simple things which you need to keep in mind which you shouldn't do. For example, in business writing, you are supposed to write on your products, on your concepts, on your brand maybe sometimes. Never think of it as a complex. Business writing is not supposed to be complex. Because unless you make it, you yourself think it as easy, your audience won't think it as easy. If you think that it's a complex thing, that will get reflected into your writings. So first, never think of it as a complex product. Second, never write to impress. Now that's a temptation which I myself face regularly. But understand this, if you write only to impress, the actionable insights of your content will get lost. So never write to impress, but only focus on how you can personally communicate what message you want to deliver. And third, sometimes it happens that some of the pieces which you write, it may not turn out to be great or that much actionable. But there's a way around. If you package it so nicely, if you show it or if you demonstrate it nicely, it can become one of the greatest pieces. Because people, the first impression is very important. In 60 seconds, if you are able to attract the reader, half of your purpose is solved. And so the fourth and the most important thing, never write too little or too much. Always try to identify a balance, a fine line where you need to keep in mind. Like for example, for blogs, the ideal amount is between 700 to 1000 words. Why? Because it's neither too short or it's neither too big, and most importantly, it serves the SEO purposes for major search engines like Google, Bing, etc. If you want to know what's the ideal amount of words that you write, you can research on Google what your other peers are doing across your industry. And the fifth, and this is actually one of the most, actually all the points are listed over here are important, but fifth is one of the most important thing, because around 95% of business writers, they just focus on the technical aspects of the product and the brand. But that's the wrong approach, because we all are human beings. In fact, your readers are also human beings. They are driven by human needs of emotions. Unless and until they connect with your writing, they won't be reading it. And your written piece will get lost into tens and thousands of other content which gets generated every day. So rather than being driven only by a pure technical and rational thought, be driven by emotions. See what kind of positive emotions can you relate your brand and product with the customer or with the reader. And there was an era where business writing was, the core purpose of business writing was just to share the knowledge, was just to share the information. That era is over. The now single most important aspects of business writing is to persuade the audience into doing whatever action you want to take them next. Be it visiting your website, be it visiting your social media pages, be it visiting your product pages, or even subtly telling them to purchase your product and service. Let's move on. Now, pay attention to when I say that headlines make or break your article or any written piece. Now this aspect, this importance of headlines is hammered into me by my seniors throughout my writing career. Now, just to guide you or walk you through hand by hand, I have written one simple sentence, a normal headline. A few techniques to minimize the shortcomings in writing designed to persuade. That's a normal headline. Normal, that's what you want to show. How you can improve it. Headline tip number 1. You see, when you write any piece, it should be a personal communication. How do you communicate with the person in front of you? You should translate that into a written piece. So even in your headline, it should be a personal communication. And one of the secrets of personal communication is to use the word your. How are you? How is your day going? How is your child? How is your wife? So the word your signifies personal touch. So always make your headlines in an active voice. For example, a few techniques to minimize the shortcomings in your writing, okay, which is designed to persuade. So, got the tip number 1, that is use the word your. Make it personal, sound it personal. Tip number 2. There are certain words which research throughout the years have shown that these are guaranteed to strike attention. Words like secrets, guaranteed, are some of the few words where if any person comes like, okay, these are secrets, that must be interesting. You saw the title of my presentation, it was Secrets, to reveal the awesome nature of business writing. So it's like you attract the person. It's like a magical word, secrets. Okay, what is the secrets? You let the curiosity out of the bag. So, a few secrets to minimize the shortcomings in your business writing designed to persuade, guaranteed. So look at the way, from these two tips, I transform a simple headline into a headline. It's not finished yet, the transformation is completed, but into a headline which is 30% designed to attract the reader. Now let's see how we can make it 100%. Now let's go for tip number 3. Numbers, facts. They scream out loud. Simple fact. So, 7 secrets to minimize the shortcomings in your writings designed to persuade, guaranteed. If you go back, this was our original headline. That is a few techniques to minimize the shortcomings in writing designed to persuade. Now by tip 3, see the transformation. 7 secrets. It's purposeful. The reader, he knows, he or she knows, okay, there's a total of 7 secrets. It's not multitude of secrets, or it's not like infinite secrets, or it's not even 1 or 2 secrets. It's actually 7. 7 secrets which are designed to minimize the shortcomings in your writing. So when a reader sees it, he sees it like, okay, 7 secrets in my writing which can minimize my shortcomings, which are guaranteed to minimize my shortcomings. Okay? And let's go for tip number 4. You see, our life is full of problems. From the morning till the night, it's all problems, travel problems, work stress, career stress, and personal stress, etc. So there's a lot of problems going on around. But what about solutions? Solutions is something which make people sit up and notice, because okay, everywhere is problems. Everyone is talking about problems, this problem, that problem, this difficulty, this shortcomings. But okay, there's one solution which I can see there. When I scroll down, okay, you see 7 solutions, 6 solutions, or 7 answers, 7 ways. Okay, good. This means that it has something, it has a solution, it has a benefit by which I can take away my problems and I can solve my problems. So, when you write your headline, rather than focusing on the problems, focus on the solutions. 7 secrets which can make your writing irresistible. You see the difference? From shortcomings, negative problems, it can make your writing irresistible. See the transformation. So, okay, I myself know that my writing is horrendous, it's horrible, it's very bad. So why would I read an article which is designed to pinpoint it and highlight it? I'll rather read an article which shows how I can make my writing irresistible. And headline tip number 5. You see, always remember the fact that features sell, benefits tell. So, in order to use this tip, you need to understand while writing an article, what's your purpose? Are you here to sell a product, or are you here to inform about the customer, to your prospects or to your reader, the benefits of your product? Once you decide that, you can go ahead and apply this tip, like 7 secrets which can make your writing irresistible, guaranteed. Now observe, the top one and the bottom one, that is the tip number 4 and tip number 5 are the same. This is because, as I said earlier, you decide for yourself. What is your objective? Is it to sell or is it to tell? If your objective is to tell, try putting a definite article like the, and use words like will, can, easy. Never use, I'll come this across later, but never use might, may, etc. Might and may sounds not strong. Those are very weak words. Those sows the seeds of doubt in the mind of the reader. But if you use the words will, can, easy, so it's like, okay, this will help me, this can help me, this must help me. So these are designed to force the readers to take action. So, as I said, once you decide your objective, you can use the words like will, can, easy, must, which are forceful words. Alright? So let's move ahead. Now, headlines, there are n number of headlines, there are head number of categories, but I have shortlisted around 12 main categories of headlines. They are guarantee. Headlines can be a problem. Headlines, as I said earlier, should be a solution. Headlines tell a story. Headlines use a powerful quote. Headlines scream out facts and statistics. Headlines ask an intriguing question, not just a general question, not just any general question, but an intriguing question like, is Google considered one of the smartest companies in the world? Making us stupid? It poses a challenge. Now, when one human being poses a challenge to another human being, you know what will happen. There's a definite debate or a fight or a war going on. So, headlines poses a challenge. Have you got the courage our company needs? Now, this kind of writing is actually used in hiring ads. I used a number of times, this kind of like challenging questions. Do you love to solve Rubik's cubes or something of that sort? Headlines are intriguing. By intriguing, look at the example. The dragon which played with fire. Now, if you are not a knowledgeable person, if you are up to date with the current affairs, the dragon, what does the dragon symbolize? Which country does it symbolize? It symbolizes China. And played with fire, if you are, as I said earlier, comfortable with current affairs, China is facing a crisis in its commodities market. So the dragon which played with fire, it's an intriguing question. Once you read it, you might like, okay, it sounds an interesting headline to a nice story, which in fact is a story. It can be provocative and shocking. it can be an apologizing thing. Now, when someone apologizes to another human being, it creates a nice environment. So like, we are sorry for what's about to happen. Okay, is something bad gonna happen? Is something good gonna happen? What is it gonna happen? Readers are interested. So they click and read your article. And then the last and the third and the most third, how, why, when, what. Why everything you know about soft drinks market is a lie. It's like question how, why, when, what. It's like gives you an answer. Now, the last category, that is how, why, when, what, is one of the most overused categories. So I would rather advise you guys to focus on number 3, that is offering a solution, and powerful facts or statistics, asking a question, intriguing question, and being provocative and intriguing. Okay? Avoid how, when, why, what, and all. So let's move forward. So now I'll demonstrate to you some of the catchy headlines. Read it. I'll read it for you. A report into why our market share continues to slide. Now this is a generic headline and a report which is created by trade bodies or international bodies, and you read it and you come across on the internet or even a brochure or something or even in newspapers. Fine. It's written by an analyst. Might be good. I don't want to waste my time. Now look at the transformation. Hard. Provocative. Someone is telling me to stop and I don't like it. How we will stop our market share sliding? Okay. How are we going to stop it? That means a solution. I can see a solution. Within 3 months, that is purposeful, actionable point. I can stop my market share sliding within 3 months. Look at the transformation. You come across such a headline and you say, okay, fine, stop. I should stop and read it. I should spend some time. Whether or not it serves a purpose, that's not a point. But the headline itself caught you and made you glad. Okay, fine. It was something different from the tens of thousands of other articles out there. Now look at the screenshot which I have put for you. Read it aloud. Damn, nearly finished, but much left to do. Now, damn, no one likes it. I mean, it's common to use the word damn, oh damn, but okay, oh damn, in a printed article, but it's not. You look at the play, look at the aspects which are in play here. Damn, nearly finished, but much left to do. Ironic, huh? It's nearly finished, and there's much left to do. So the play of verbal acoustics like damn, which is in fact damn, and irony, the use of irony, nearly finished, but much left to do. What is happening here? I should read it. It's intriguing, it's attracting me. Now, I will now show you, or rather tell you, one of the ways not to use a headline. Now, we all come across ads and advertisements wherein the creative visual is fantastic, but the message you don't relate to. And in advertising, an ad fails if it doesn't relate the visual to the message which you want to portray. For example, I was just reading some Scottish brochures on insurance, and I came across an ad wherein there's a nice scenic, I love scenery, I love greenery, and there was a nice scenic outflow of a beautiful house, nice rivers and birds singing around, happy scene, my happy place, one of my happy places. And then there was this line, home insurance, that's a breath of fresh air. Now, if I'm supposed to take a home insurance, I will look for it like the ease of application and the most important, whether I can get my money back on time or refund, or my claims will be processed on time without any hassles. That will be what I look for. But that's a breath of fresh air. Come on, everyone says it. It's usual. And what's the relation between home insurance and a breath of fresh air, like Scottish villas or a few birds singing, nice rivers flowing? So what's the relation? So that's not the way to write a headline or even make a copy. That's not the way. Let's go ahead. Now there are certain rules of thumb. In an online article, like for a blog post, a great headline shall be around 72 characters, which in most of the cases that is difficult to follow. So what you can do is, now you can identify the keywords of that headline and make it and put it in the front 5 to 6 words. So it will serve your purposes. Like if Google caches it and makes it appear on the search rankings. So if you put the 5 to 6 keywords in the front of the article, that serves its purpose. If you are not able to keep it under 72 characters, as far as possible, try to keep it under 72 characters. And the headline hard, strong, should be catchy enough that it motivates others to share. Okay, action. I should share it to my colleague. I should send it across to my CEO. He'll be impressed. Okay, this is a nice report. He has a keen sense of identifying the best article. Okay. Now, I think this thing is I spoke to you before. Mark Twain is one of the most influential writers which I come across. He had a very simple phrase, that is, writing is easy. All you have to do is to take out the wrong words. Remember, sometime before I told you, you go out writing 200 or 300 words. If you remove the wrong words and remove around 10 or 20%, it won't affect your content much. So, don't beat around the bush. Let the audience know what they want to hear or what they want to read. That's it. Your writing will be plain simple. Follow this advice. And if after listening to these secrets, after reading through these secrets, if you are still stuck, you can reach me on ranjit.george@cnnext.in. That brings the end to my secrets. I hope you enjoyed the journey and all the best to your writing career. Thank you and have a great day.